ladies and gentlemen. Well, first of all, we will take as race this one's here. We take Enchanters for the Sindering Staff, which gives us additional dodge. That's for our ground forces, our normal forces. And what is not stated here is that you get a special building that will enable you to have one more slot for spells on your city. We take Lucky because dodge plus 25% and accuracy plus 25% is super important. It's one of the best. I wouldn't leave any build without this. Even if you go for anything else for bandits have a minus in dodge in the beginning, in accuracy anyway. Everyone can benefit from this one here because it works on all your units, not just the units you build. It also works on the units you train, the units you conquer, the units you summon, the units you get in all other ways. Everyone, even your heroes, everyone gets this. This is great. Master Scouts, you can move without penalties through almost everything. Why is this important? Napoleon said mobility wins wars. This is basically mobility all in one. Yes, there is a race that gets +1, but that doesn't help us that much. We need that for our movement of our troops so that we can basically move all the time without being stuck in woods and rivers and stuff. Altarian lore. This is mainly important for the return home recipe because that gives us the ability to conjure troops back home. Yes, there is the spell of air magic, but you get that relatively late, and it doesn't work that well as this does. This is super cheap, super easy to get. On the rest of the stuff is also quite great. There are a lot of good things in here. No armor, that's not really bad for us because yes, you can wear leather armor, you cannot just wear plate or chain armor. This does not count for your heroes, it's just for your main troops, and your main troops will be using dodge anyway, and they can equip leather and enhanced leather and stuff, so this is good. This one here is +15 dodge. Please remember, this is percent. If you get that high enough, it's deducted from the enemy's accuracy. And if your dodge is high enough, you cannot actually be hit, or, well, the hit chance is 3%. This is the building, +1 radiance, which is basically one more spell on the city. Very, 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 very good. So, for our hero, we have the race, but that is our race. +20 dodge, -1 hit point per level. That's a little bit bad when people cast on you. That's a problem. But besides that, it's okay. And 20% dodge is absolutely amazing. Again, it's 20% less to hit. Chance less to hit. Air Discipline 2, mainly because of the turtleage, because that will allow us to level faster. And if you are going for taking over beasts, if you are a beast master, this is absolutely important because you need to get mage fast to make it cheaper in mana cost, and you need to get the spell mastery faster. Brilliant, more experience, and 2 spell master per level, absolutely important for our hero. Wealthy, we'll need that in the beginning to be faster. To get our troops faster out. And we get 400 coins to start with. That is what we buy our troops with. And we're getting more for what we sell. And we'll be selling a lot because you find a lot of stuff you're not actually using. Cautious is important when you play Beastmaster. So you're fighting, I don't know, 3 bears, for example. And you just can take over 1 bear because then the others will maul you because you need 7 stamina that takes 7 turns to build up. Absolutely catastrophic. You need this to get a beast, and then you get out of the 5 with the beast. Attunement. +2 mana per season doesn't sound that great, but it adds up, and you need the mana. Our negative is clumsy. We can position ourselves so that we do not take any real damage. We've taken the Rusty Swordsword mainly because of the -2 initiative and 8 attack is pretty good. When we take over beasts, we'll disequip the weapon. This you get for free. You can cast Turtleage on your hero and you're not paying any mana for it. That is great. Please keep in mind we don't have a horse. I said in the beginning that mobility wins wars, so why are we not using a horse? Very easy. A horse will only make us faster, but not our troops. So even though we had a movement of 5 or 6, we can only move 3 because our forces are not fast enough. Yes, we could send our hero all around all alone, and we'll do that with the Beastmaster stuff later on, but in the beginning this is not good, and in the mid-game we will have horses, hopefully. Although horses are not that easy to get. With that being said, let's see each other on the field. So, let's see. Whoa. Oh, killy dokily. No construction, that is not acceptable. We're doing meditation. And right from the start, we'll train a force. We'll design a force. Oh, they're already designed from a first of place. So we take lithe, balance, acrobat, and wraith threat. Please take the staff. Do not take another weapon, because if you, I will show you. I will show you. Retire that. We'll build it from the start. We want staffs because when you get an upgrade and you put the upgrade in, you will get the upgrade of your basic weapon. So if you get a better, for example, hammer, you take the club and then you upgrade, then you will get the better club. You will not get the Cinderine staff that we need. If we want to have that on your forces when we upgrade, we have to select them here. And by the way, it's the cheapest anyway. So, armor, no armor. You might be taking, okay, we need that. We have no problem with accuracy. Trust me, we're fine. We're absolutely beautiful. This would be interesting, but yeah, sadly too expensive. We have to make them cheap. Equipment, initiative, very good. Lightning attack, whatever. This costs nothing. That would be fun because it costs nothing. They would have him pre-installed, but we might need other things installed. So don't. This is a bug for one, and second, we need the space for other stuff because it will lock one of the other stuffs in space. Scout, we have that from the beginning. We don't need that. We don't need any of this stuff. This is just, hit them in the guts. This would be fun, though not even that expensive. But that would produce a lot of mana, holy hell. Accuracy we don't need, reap we don't need, finesse we don't need, initiative we would need, because charge would also be good because of the movement bonus, but that's expensive. Look at that. The cost goes from 20 to 40. Holy hell, we don't want that. Please keep in mind, initiative does not mean you act before the enemy does. You might even act 2 times before the enemy does. We need this. We need that because that's 10%. And 1 dodge per level. You could argue that you take that off and take the mana, because that would produce a lot of mana. But we really need every point of dodge that we can get our hands on. That's absolutely important. I'm not sure how people should look this way. Oh boy, this is not getting any better, is it? Holy hell, they're terrible looking. There is a sword sticking out of your chest, man. What's wrong with these people? Oh boy, this is not getting any better, is it? Maybe other trousers. Shoes look terrifyingly bad anyway. Okay, it doesn't make any difference. They're not here for the looks. They need a name. Dodge this. Yeah, dodge this. Beautiful. Dodge this. You see 7 seasons. Yes, there's a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. We rush them. They will join the forces and will immediately train the same force again. Please keep in mind that technically, you cannot rush 2 times in a turn. So that is what we have. This is what we have. We have cast meditation on the city. That's the reason we're getting 6 mana a turn, which is absolutely beautiful. We could cast evade on our hero because, again, technically, that would not cost us upkeep. It will just give him 6 dodge plus the bonus of 25% on top, so that he will get a little bit better in dodge. There's not really anything we can buy. Sadly, the only thing we can do is try to move here or try to move here and try to get the chest or the good stuff before anyone else does. Well, no one will be close enough anyway. So, not all sides give the same loot, for example. This Shattered Statue is, I think, more than level 0. So Blast Hammer is absolutely gorgeous. Death Shards and Fame, that doesn't help us that much, but that's okay. They will join the force. Now, why is this hammer great? Let me show you something. This hammer here has 15 attack. Yes, it has a 9 is on initiative first. Normally, these guys would do 12 damage because they have a staff, does 4 damage 3 times because they're 3 people. This will push it up to 45. Holy hell, he could kill himself with a single strike. He could kill the hero with a single strike. Isn't that amazing? When you look at this dodge, this takes 7 turns. If we reduce the... where is it? If we reduce the unhappiness by lowering the taxes, this will result in more production. Sounds crazy. But you get less money, but your people work more because they can keep more for themselves. This is a simple quest. Oh, great. This means we get a hero. This means we get a troop that is equipped with leather armor and can fight a little bit. This gives us a nectar, ingredients for crafting that we don't need. And this will give us a chain choice, which is chain armor, which nobody can use because our troops cannot learn any kind of armor. We cannot research any kind of armor. Yes, our heroes could wear it, but your heroes can only wear it if... and that's the kicker, they've got the skill for it. So they have to take a skill point and they have to be in a class that can use chain armor. For example, now let me show you. Maybe I can show you. Can I show you? I hope I can. When we look at our skill tree, there is no chain armor here. He could not equip chain armor. If he takes, for example, commander, he will have the ability to take the chain armor ability, the chain armor skill. Without that, he cannot wear chain armor. If he wants to wear plate armor, he will have to go for defender as his class instead of mage, which we're actually looking forward, because the defender can, or the warrior can take plate armor as a skill. All others can not. Now we've got this lucky fella here. He needs a force, right? He needs a force. There is no way around that. So we're gonna rush here. That will give us an additional force. We could immediately build a second force, but we should not. What we should build is either Zone of Control, but there is nothing for us to gain. We could go for Merchant, but there is nothing here. We could argue that we go for Pioneers, which is 8 seasons. Why would you go for Pioneers? Because we need to expand fast. We need to expand really, really fast. And I'm not sure we can get another hero in 8 turns. We could try, and maybe we should try. Okay, we try. We try. We'll give it our best. Let me think. Come to think of it, we should not build these guys. We should build Pioneers. That is more important. Can we speed this up? No, we cannot. Ah, what a shame. Okay, you will take this. And then go here. They will go there. And you will rip these guys to shreds. They're further away than I thought. These guys can actually hit us. Because their chance to hit is 77. When you look at this, wait, where can I see them? 77 accuracy. We have a dodge of 52. If you take that from another, they have a 25% chance to hit us, which is pretty impressive, considering that we have such a high dodge value. We cannot stand directly in their way, because if we do that, what will happen is that we'll hit our own forces. If we stay close to ours, we'll get hit ourselves, and that is not what we want. We can already craft something. We could craft the braces or leather boots, as they have the same effect, but these are cheaper. We can simply craft 2 of them, and we at least have some armor. We have no other use for that stuff anyway. You know? It's not like we can make anything else with the leather. So we go here, we kill these, and then we go here. That's the plan. Just some fame. Oh, come on. Never, ever, 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 ever do auto movement with any of your forces. The computer tends to ruin that. Trust me, that's not a good thing to do. So... Oh, we already have a settling space here. That is pretty nice. I mean, 2 is not good, but it's good enough. It's good enough for us. Okay, let's squish them. No one is close, so we can attack without any problem. And he's a big guy. He can take it. He can take it. Always reduce the number of guns on the field. Never, if you're clumsy, fire close to your own forces. I would... Oh, ouch! That was pretty hardcore. Okay, we could have taken his life. We take the mage, obviously. Because that's the best choice for us in the beginning. Forward. Fame, and yeah, that's not really helping. But what we can do now is we select these guys, we disequip the weapons, we select our hero, and then we'll equip the stuff with him. Now, there is an argument that we should cast Turtleage on him, that he learns faster. This will cost us mana though. And we're pretty close to getting our first spell out, which is, well, it's not our first spell, but it is Scholar's Sanctum. That will give us research, +2 research. We'll not get +2 research because of the unrest, technically, but this will put this from 1 to 3 to 2 to 3, so a lot of bonus. We're not going to Turtleage him, even though it hurts. We can Turtleage him later, everything will be fine, but we're not gonna Turtleage him in the beginning. How in the heavens are they doing that? They're actually hitting me. I've got no idea how they're doing that. Because technically they should not be able to hit me. Why is my hero not doing anything? Oh god, he's a real idiot. Not great. Far from great. But a potion of... Oh, we got the recipe. Ugh. We can make another level of embracement. We'll do that immediately. Everyone will be equipped by them. We've got... I think we got an item, didn't we? The Clouded Topaz. Or it was the recipe for... Growth Potion. Was it that? That's hard to believe. Some additional fame, but that's of course not enough fame. We need more fame. We need a lot more fame. We cannot move anyway, nothing we can do. I hate it that these guys are moving closer to our city. That might be negative on our part. Anyway. Chances of these guys hitting our forces is 5%. It gets a little bit higher because they're close to us. If you are surrounded by enemy forces, they get a bonus to hit. Take their life. Yay! We're back to 3. Excellent. We could even ignore him and try to get more life out of him. Oh, he resisted. Impressive. Didn't see that coming. Oh, we're an idiot. My guys are stupid. We can use this to level ourselves up, to heal ourselves up. It would be easier if our guys were higher in level, because if our guys were higher in level, technically, they would steal more life. Because for every level you have, you gain 1 experience. So now, we could take a mage. That would be an idea. However, we don't need that many mages anyway. This is not that useful because he will not be in a city anyway. But, hear me out. If we take a commander, we can produce research points with this guy. And that's quite nice. That's really, really, really quite nice. Most people say go for mages because obviously mages will allow you to summon beasts in battle and stuff and make you a lot more effective. But, that's a great but. It will also have the problem that you will use up a lot of mana that you don't want to use up, and you can summon beasts, but they're not really good. Honestly, they're not good. That's not worth it, not even a little. You can summon ice beasts, and later on you can summon bigger beasts and stuff, but... Wow. Oh, good. They maneuvered themselves into a place where they can actually not do that much anyway. What is your attack bonus? 77. I can take a little bit of life from you. I could take a little bit of life from you. Take the life. Yay! Oh, come on, you brainless... Yeah, my guys are really not the cleverest. Okay, they died from it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This could have been worse. This could have been a lot worse. So, forward we go. This isn't that bad, actually. And we get a hero. Gilda per season and command, or Shadow and Death Apprentice. We'll take the lady. We'll take the lady. Okay, problem is she doesn't have an army. She needs an army to move. So we're sent her... Does she have a shield? Oh, look at that. She has a shield. She has a golden. That's not a bad lady. Not in the slightest. And she's given actually some money, which is great. Not the worst choice ever. How much to complete the pioneers? Can't do that right now. Can't do that right now. It's a problem, I know. It's a problem. Questions. Nobody can move anyway. You cannot move. You cannot move. You cannot. Okay, someone died. We can marry someone. Well, no, we cannot marry someone yet. Unrest, Lawmaster, that would be a good lady just because she's got research. And Life Apprentice is not the worst. She's a mage, that's good. Nurturing, only when she's in a city. Comforting, Calming Presence, only when in a city, only when in a city. We don't need someone who stays at home. We don't need a stay-at-home wife. That is no use. She's a warrior, but in the end, I think I would go for her because of the Lawmaster and the Life Apprentice. But we need more fame for that. At the moment, it would not work. At the moment, it would not work. She alone is a match for these idiots. When you look at her, she has the armor. We can give her additional armor, maybe. Not yet. We just have to kill some wolves, and we can give her additional armor, and then she'll just murder these two guys. Perfect. And then she can go after the wolf, and things are going to be beautiful. One enemy has died, one faction, because their city was destroyed. Something like that happens all the time, at least in the beginning. Later on, not so much. So a good item would be nice. This is not the worst. This is actually quite useful, because that means we can take over a beast. So, we can take over a beast. User. We don't need spearments, but, okay. That is pretty close. I cannot get you. It takes 18 to get him. We don't have that yet. Ah, damn it. So. Ooh, that is a good weapon, holy hell. This will be really useful, because this gives an experience bonus. This will hopefully help with the experience. You're fine. You're fine. You will kill these dogs, and then you will move over there. Okay, we still don't have enough right to marry anyone. No, we don't. Great. Oh, crap. Okay, I need you to equip this. There's nothing I can do for you, sadly. Nothing I can do for you. Wonders. Oh, wait, we've forgotten something. Oh, we can make this. We can make them a little bit. No? They're carrying armor, right? Who is carrying the... You've got the shield, splash damage. Who is carrying the armor? You are carrying the armor, okay. Maybe this helps. It's very little, it's only +2 dodge, but maybe this... Oh, wait. We've got the new sword. And he's got the new sword. Yeah, I'm getting old. What can I say? This is not the worst positioning ever. They really hate these guys for some reason. I do not really understand why. Ouch. Good work. We could pass, or we can... No, we pass. It's too dangerous. Ooh, level up, thank you, sir. And we're taking the experience. Yes, we could go for the summoning, but we actually should go for Spell Prodigy, because that is what Beastmaster is all about. This is how Beastmaster works. But we're going for the bonus experience. Yeah, that's kind of useless. That's kind of useless. That's true. But you don't need that at the moment. And you don't need those two at the moment. You, my lady, need all the good stuff I can get my hands on, right? Good. 15 and 8. You can do this, right? We'll have to kill the weaker one first. Well, now he's the weaker one. We're not really good at evading damages, it seems. But she got the job done. Okay. Disequip all the good stuff. Give the good stuff to him. Actually, he takes the sword. And you take that, because you are the ones that have to do most of the heavy lifting, right? We have to kill these and these. This looks like a lot, but it's actually not, because these guys do not do a lot of damage. They've got a lot of hit points, yes, but only these do really good damage, and the rest, not so much. So, fame, that is initiative, that's always useful. Heal to everyone, that's quite useful. Thick webs, that sounds like spiders. Super spiders, actually. Holy hell. Wow. That is like the biggest spider in existence. Holy cannoli. That thing is really huge. Okay, doesn't matter. We need to go this way. We need stronger forces. We need stronger forces. Pioneers. We could buy the pioneer and rush it. And I think we should, because we need that city up ASAP. We need to build. A tower domination would make sense, because this is growth and fame. Not the worst thing you can think of. A scrying pool is always useful. Monument, zone of control is not our problem. The cleric, our unrest is at 11%. That's really not gonna be that bad, right? Best choice, I think, would be... We'll not build this here, because our unrest here is already pretty low. We're not gonna build the Tower of Dominion here. We're going to train another group of dodge this. Yeah, because she needs forces. She needs forces. There is very little I can do about that. What I could do... No, I cannot, because I don't have the mana. Screw me. We could craft leather vamp braces. We'll not do that. We'll save it for shoes. We cannot yet marry anyone. This is a problem indeed. Are you fully equipped, sirs? Yes, you are. Kill these guys. Oh, wow. He was able to hit us. I'm not making this up. Unbelievable. Okay, we get Brother Spartus, which is not helping us that much. Recruit. I fear you're an idiot, but there is very little I can do against that. I want the dodge this party to join you. They're more capable in the end, right? This is a hell of a lot of wolves. How good are you, actually? That is a very nice shield. Oh boy, these guys are idiots. You will join the boys. You can cast the enchanted hammers. That will help with the production of the forces. She needs forces quickly. This is too many. She cannot handle that without help. She needs a force to fight with her, right? You will move this way. That's okay. You cannot move anyway. You have to kill these, and these. And in all honesty, you should go there and kill these, because these will be reproduced. They will be a problem. They will be a problem if we let them become a problem, right? And she, as long as she doesn't have an army, she can just collect stuff. I think send her the spider. I think that's the only... Ooh, that is very good. That is very good. Marriage. She can at least fight. I'm not saying she's good at it. Maybe we should wait for a better character. But then again, it's like in real life. Marry early. Should have done that. Should have used the time to sell some stuff. I find out there. Would have been clever. Would have been good for the finances. Yeah, that wasn't that clever. Point taken, point taken. Anyway. So, mana pool is very good. Wait, we can use that immediately. Very nice. They cannot move, nothing we can do. Okay. You will move this way. You will move this way and settle. I will immediately give you this, thank you. You will move this way. These guys will actually move around here. We have to keep all corners in check, right? You can do nothing until the spider arrives. So I'll just be farming and then looking around, trying to get some forces. The spider should leave. The spider should leave. The spider is needed here. You cannot use the shop, right? You're a beast. Damn me to hell. Damn me to hell. You have no job. How is that possible? No, not a cleric. Tower of Dominion. Because that negates... Well, this is 6% less. Plus fame, plus growth. Takes 14 turns though. But yes, we'll do that. Ah, hell, that's bad. That thing is super dangerous. Holy sh... This is really bad. This is really terrifyingly bad. So... Ooh. Ooh, that is impressive. This is quite the thing for him, though. Because I think that works on beast mastering as well. Spell mastery 92. This should work. Question is, can I beat these guys up? We need to reduce the overall number, right? That was unimpressive. How are they hitting so good? Nobody knows. I think that's because they outmaneuver me. Is that possible? Yeah, that didn't do anything. be able to keep them... Oh, and they dodged. Great. I somehow get the feeling that they're dodging more damage than we're able to take from them. Even under the best of circumstances. And they dodged yet again. They're still getting through the armor. Oh yeah, that hurt. But now, they're pretty weak, right? We'll pass. We'll pass. They cannot do a lot of damage to us anymore. But we can heal ourselves up like crazy. Beautiful. And we even got a level up. Healing would be nice, strength would be nice, experience is nice. This only works if we are in a city. This only works if we're in a city. This only works if we're in a city. This would allow us to build roads, but why should we? This would increase our accuracy, but that doesn't actually help that much. It doesn't say you have to be in a city, but you have to be. You have to be. We're taking the experience. I think that's a good choice. So... what did I just get? Oh, whoa! That is impressive. Holy hell. That's an extra move. That's pretty nice. I don't want to craft embraces, right? Where is she? She's here. We meet here. Goes there as well. That makes an army and we can take out these guys. Okay. You are new to the team. That is impressive. That is okay. Doesn't really help that much, does it? I'm not even sure there is a way through here, right? Oh, there is. Okay. I'm impressed. You're fine, you're fine. Giant spider, okay. We're gaining mana, that is good. You, my lady, move here. You move there. Excellent. You move here. You sadly have to stay away from that. You cannot take these guys down. That is beyond your capabilities, my lady. Shop. We want to sell... what are you carrying? Get rid of that. That's a disgrace. Shop. We need coin. We're running out of coin. You want to sell this. You want to sell this. You want to sell this. We want to keep the wolf pelt. We want to keep the rest. Well, the short spear we can sell. Every little bit of money is welcome. You will move very carefully forward. Oh boy, this is a lot of them. Holy cannoli. Okay, I will send you... Oh boy. There seems to be a way in here. This is a special area of sorts, obviously. I don't want you to start the fighting. There is nothing you can do except go there. You will have to kill these idiots, right? And then these. Yes, I'll do it. Come on, dodge them to heaven to hell. So, very nice. They're not doing that much damage now. They will only be able to hit, even if... Screw me, they're still able to hit me somehow. That was really bad. Okay, take their life. You're kidding me! Take their life. Are we full? Yes, we're full, right. We do not have a lot of life points, though. That's really a problem. Okay, well, down there and then over there. This will not be easy. Okay. Ooh, minor mana potion. That is good, because that is additional mana that we can really use. We cannot move anymore, though. But what we can do is disequip all the good stuff and give it to the lady, because I think she will need it, right? Because she's going to fight a hell of a lot of those beasts as well. And she is not really up for the task, I fear. Okay. I'm thinking. Maybe we're better off in out-resolving this. You will hold. You will hold. They have no idea what they're doing. Okay. We're totally fine. Haha. Oh, they're clever. Nice. Okay, that is not what I thought they would do. Sure. This thing will die from the poison anyway. I will command her to act again. And she takes care of everything. Isn't that beautiful? Critical strike chance, defense, armor proficiency. Path of the warrior or defender. We'll try a defender with her. She cannot move. Oh, great. Okay, disequip all the cool stuff. You don't need it. But... oh yeah, the spider cannot wear anything. Obviously, the spider cannot wear anything. You, sir. Your guys will get all the good stuff because they will be the primary target, right? Where is the super hammer? Who has the super hammer? Who has the super... so you have the super hammer and you didn't give it back. Shame on you. Equip that. Everyone, please carry that. Thank you, sir. Can we craft leather boots? Yes, we can. Excellent. Excellent, because these guys will get the majority of the damage. So... I think I should equip you a little bit better, but it'll do. These guys are not that strong. Of horses will make quick work of them. Hopefully. You would not believe this. These guys are still capable of hitting me somehow. Okay. Should try to stay away from them. Take his weapons. Thank you, sir. Excellent work. We stay away because of the splash damage. It would be unwise to be too close to them. Will not attack. You will not attack. You will take his life. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, I deserve that. Very nice. This could have been worse, I guess. So, that is experience. That is quite useful. The question is to whom... Well, actually, it's not a question. He needs it. He's the leader of the team. He needs the experience. We did not get a level up. Oh, come on, honestly. Screw this. I will send you this way. Interestingly, I think that's a super wolf. No, it's an ebon wolf. Is an ebon wolf something we want? Yeah, it's okay. It's not breathtaking, right? You can take the treasure. Question is, this is pretty useful. 30 hit points is a lot. Most of my units don't even have that many hit points. This is basically useless. That is worth a hell of a lot of money. That is 300 buccarinos. Could even go back there for a moment. You're no help at this point. You cannot move, but you can sell that stuff. And that is worth a fortune. 300. Thank you, sir. That is very, very generous. That helps with financial things for a while, I guess. Yeah, he's not really getting out of it, right? You will join her. That makes sense, right? Rightly so. You... I don't think we're a match for these guys. Are you fully equipped? Yes, you're the maximum of what we can do, right? This is a lot of wolves, though. I don't think we can take these guys down because we're still too easy to hit, right? Our evasion is 55. Their hitting chance is, I think, 85. Yeah, we wouldn't survive that. So let's kill these guys. We'll stay back. I'm not sure whom they're going. Oh, they're going after me. Okay. If I were clever, which I was not, I would have blocked the way through. That would have been a clever idea. Maybe. Work? Oh, crap. There's just too many of them. Take his horse. Good work. Oh, we're still getting hurt like crazy. Thank you. Not great. Sure as hell not great. Could make commanders out of these for the cities. I think we'll drive best with the defender. Ooh. They've got archers. Let's see what we got. A shot-up axe. That's not the worst. These guys are idiots, right? Yes, they are. Which means technically, you can murder this one, right? Pretty sure you cannot murder these because of that wolf. That wolf will simply kill her, but the rest she should absolutely be capable of dealing with. Ha ha ha! Oh, they're not able to get through the armor. Interesting. And she's doing very good damage. Impressive, impressive, impressive. However, not really that useful because you still cannot beat these guys, right? And you have already moved. You need to build something. Can you train? We can still not train pioneers. We could go for the monument, but not help any. That is not our problem. We will be taking... We could either take the more material thing, just to be able to produce more or faster, or we go for the scrying pool. I think we go for the scrying pool. I love this idea with the scrying pool. Our research, by the way, is terrible. Terrible. There is no way to sugarcoat this. We have no use for these guys. Cannot beat the living out of these guys. So, let's see. A shield. A good shield. Holy hell. That is a beautiful shield. Oh, that's not that useful, but in the end it's okay. You... She needs weapons if she wants to win. Who's got the cool stuff? You not, obviously. You not, obviously. You not. Wait a minute, who has the stuff? Oh wait, the lady, right? The lady. Off with all the good stuff. I'm not sure technically if she can already wear the super shield, because I think that is restricted in level. It is. Okay. Good. Anyway. The spider is going to do the main of the work, right? So... AoE damage for you, sir. Oh! Oh, I didn't see that coming. I'm surprised. I'm still getting AoE damage, even though I'm away. Okay. That's weird. You're building that. You're building the scrying pool. We could rush, but we will not. We can build a ring of life, which is super practical, and maybe more boots. Thanks a lot. Really not getting anywhere with our research so far. 15 research. We'll have to deal with this stuff as well. If we ignore them, they will grow, and when they grow, they will become a problem. We don't want them to become a problem, holy hell. You are gigantic, sir. Dylan, he's epic. Monstrous, immune to poison, immune to fire, vulnerable to cold, overpower, which means your numbers actually work against you because he does damage based on the number of units you have in a group. Fireball, interesting. Fear and uncontrollable rage. He's got fire elementals, ignis parties, coal golems. Oi boy, oh boy, oh boy, so much trouble. You will go away. Wait, what was that? That's the normal wolf, and that's normal spiders. That's not helping anyone. You will have to go this way. You... Wasn't I about to kill these guys? I am confused, I am. You're fully equipped. You'll first of all kill these. You will stay back. How can they bypass me? This is really weird. They should not be able to do something like this. They're really annoying. We're doing it this way. Good work. A level up. We should actually take the experience bonus first, right? For faster leveling. And then we should disequip all the stuff. Especially for you. Okay. You cannot move. You have to equip all the good stuff. Good shield, good armor, good boots. Good weapon. And then you're going to murder these guys. This should not be a problem. Yeah. Work. My armor is too thick for you. Darkling Warrior is not the problem, the Shaman is a problem, and the Warg. I guess. We have the wolves here, we have the lady here. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can do. You have to disequip all the good stuff because we'll need that. That for these guys. The sword. You get the life points and all the extra equipment. They cannot wear the super shield yet. That is strange. Who has the armor? You don't need the armor. They need the armor. That's how it looks. Do we have a small healing? No, we don't. We just have the super healing. Okay, this is just 3 wolves, right? These guys might be a bigger problem. I hope so not. Question is... Ooh, that's nice. That's especially nice. That's very, very useful because that is increasing dodge, and dodge is kind of our thing, right? You cannot move. You can technically move. And kill these guys, right? And we can even give you the helmet now. Which is pretty cool. I like it. So... Okay, wolves on the rise. Let's take them out. Ouch. Oh, revenge. I don't have a counter-attack. That's a real problem with these guys. They're out. This AoE, I just wondered where did he go, but of course he did go for, oh boy. That's a lot of them. Sadly, this is too weak. I mean, I can live with 2 radiance, but 1 radiance, that is too little too late. That's not gonna change anything. Okay. Only 2. I really have to work on that city thing. We have too little cities, too few cities. Indeed. Okay. These guys look super aggressive. We leave these guys alone, obviously. And I personally think that you, sirs, are no help. You will join this guy. Because this is a one-man job. This is not about fighting what we're going to do. You will join the force. Where in the heavens did they go? Did I kill them? Did I forget about them? Okay. Could we should. We have to go over here because that is where the evil dudes are, right? You. I hate archers a lot. I really hate archers a lot. Let's see. Let's check it out. That's pretty close, that's okay. We need to deal with the wolves, right? Not a lot of wolves, hopefully not. That is useless. Oh crap, I forgot to... Am I carrying the weapons? I think I am. Whoa! Impressive. Like, very impressive. Okay, you take it first. Thank you. We're doing... His attack is so low that technically we could risk it, right? See if I'm an idiot. So far not. Excellent! Damn it! Ah, yeah. This splash damage really has some drawbacks. Defender. We have no plate mail. That is useless. Stamina, spell resistance. But this will lead to summon sentinels. But I think we just go for hit points. Yeah, we go for that. Oh, no. We go for the experience. Clever we are. We're going for the experience. That did nothing. However, we'll need the equipment now. This will not be easy. Even under the best of circumstances, this will be a problem, I guarantee you that much. Because that wolf is a menace. Oh crap, there is even more wolves. We're not catching a break, are we? Okay. They are the ones that get attacked. They need the best equipment money can buy. You... I have embraces for you, right? Okay. Very good. You're in enemy territory, you get your shoes. Can we make another set of embraces? Very good. Equip that. Nice. So, let's see what we can do. Very well. We cannot attack the wolves who would get counterattacked, which we do not want. That's ridiculous. He summons an okay. That was not the best attack I've ever seen. That was pretty okay. They blinded me. That's kind of a problem. However... very good work. That would do tremendous amounts of damage, right? No, it did not. Ooh, that was so dangerous. We can knock him away, then we don't get counterattacked. Oh, we did anyway. Great. That was borderline stupid. Ouch. Good, wolf is dead. We will pass now, we'll try something out. You will pass, you will take life. Okay, he's pinging, he's not capable of getting through the armor, right? We, however... Oh, come on, you stupid... You just have to dodge his attacks. And get more life from him. Very nice. How much life have we left? We are missing 4. 4 is not that much. We're okay. Okay. Can we do anything with this absolutely enormous amount of money? Not really. Can we craft? Not really. It's a shame, it's a shame. She's badly wounded. We continue research. It's not really what we want, but it's what we have. We'll stop the recording here and see each other next time. Until then, bye.